Hey True Northers, Guy here, and I just want to do a quick little mini tutorial on an exercise that shows up all the time in your program, the dumbbell row, the 3-point dumbbell row specifically. So we have two versions that we refer to in the 3-point row. One of them is supported and one of them is unsupported. When we say supported, it simply means that one of the legs is up on the bench, one of the knees. So with the 3-point row, you set up like so, where the knee is on the bench, and these are the 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. Where does that other foot go? I see a lot of variation in where people put it. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. I like to have it back and out of the way. I know that Sasha will have people put it out to the side. I'm not sure if she does it that way as well. But either way, you want to create the space where that arm can move freely. The unsupported version means that the knee is not on the bench. All right, so only the hand is on the bench. You still are 3 points because you got your 1 hand, 2, and 3 points of contact. So let's talk about setup. Whether it is on the unsupported or the supported version, you want the weight to be roughly between your hand and your feet. Okay, that's a good place to sort of start in terms of the setup. The next thing is you want your weight to be sort of balanced a little bit more on the feet, but you still want some weight on that supported hand, okay? So you're not all the way back. If you do that, then it becomes the 2-point row. But you also don't want to have the majority of your weight on your hands because you're not doing a front plank. That is an exercise, but it is a different one for what we're talking about here. So the weight is primarily on the feet, but you do have some support on the hands. Again, the weight is between my feet and my hands in terms of the distance, roughly. And the position of the body, you want to be in a soft hinge. All right, so think about your deadlift. Hips are going back. I've got that tall, proud posture. Hand is on the bench. Okay, so that's the setup. Grab the weight. It's also in the middle lengthwise, which you can't see on the video. The next thing is the direction of the pull. A lot of people, when they do the row, especially when they're first learning it, they think about pulling it straight up. So what happens is when they pull, it's like that, or they pull it into the middle of their chest. Neither of those are ideal because we want to hit the full length of the lat, all right? That back muscle. This is primarily for the back. Another little tidbit for you. So when you pull, instead of thinking about pulling it straight up and getting that hand straight up towards the shoulder, what we want you to do is think about pulling it back towards the hip. So you see the weight shifts back and into my body as I pull. Another way of thinking about it is that the angle of the elbow, I'm pulling it towards the middle of the back wall, all right, as opposed to pulling it straight up towards the ceiling. So that weight shifts from in the middle of my hand and my feet back into my hip. So there is a movement like this. Okay? By doing that, we minimize the amount of shrugging we do. We focus the pull on the full length of the lat, including the lower part, and we maintain a better posture throughout the move. Okay? I hope those help. Give them a little review, try them out. Let us know if there's any questions. And as always, train safe, train hard, train smart.